Hey everyone, and welcome back to some more esports talk. My name is Hunter. I hope you guys are having a great day. Today we're going to be talking about the Arcadum situation. Of course, I did make a previous video on that addressing the situation and what happened. I can't go into everything, but the basic rundown is there were 20 plus females in his community that came forward with different stories about different sexual interactions and manipulation that he had with them. This all came out after he ended up having this mass kind of blocking and editing messages, deleting messages after his, I guess, wife. People call her his wife, sometimes his girlfriend, so that gets a little bit confusing, but I am pretty sure it is his wife found out about these messages. All of these females then took to Twitter to share their stories in various tweetlongers. That then prompted Arcadum to say that he would take to stream the next day to address these situations, which never did happen. But we do now have an apology, like I said, addressing the situation. However, before we get into that, I do want to show a couple different responses to show just how much this really affected the community, the D&D community that he was really a part of. I mean, just looking at the comments on my last video about it, you can tell a lot of people really looked up to this guy, to this man, and that they felt betrayed by the situation.
This man legitimately was my friend before he even started streaming, right? This guy legitimately is the reason that I am with my girlfriend right now. Before his stream even popped off, I was in a Discord call with him. We had these talks. I was like, don't worry, bro. I'm going to get you on a fucking org. We're going to get you partnered. Me and him used to help each other out so much. So it feels like shit, dude.
I'm going to cancel. You're goddamn right I'm going to cancel. You know what? Here's what I've been waiting to do for literally weeks every time I canceled. You're goddamn right I'm canceling. The only reason I want to be there is for my friends. It's so annoying dealing with that person. I can't stand listening to him talk. I just want to play games with my friends. Yes, I'm canceling to do literally anything else than be in his presence.
We see Spaceboy there obviously just not wanting anything to do with their D&D group after all of these events came out, and then Rafflegator with the harder to watch clip saying that, man, this guy was really my friend. Before streaming, he was my friend. I supported him, he supported me, and it's hard to see something like this happen where you just feel, like I said, so betrayed by the situation. Well, he has now come forward with his own words on the situation. He starts off by saying that the past few days have been difficult and that it has been a time of personal reflection. Yeah, I bet. He says he realizes he won't be able to repair much of the damage that has been done or share his full perspective, but he owes an explanation and apology. Then I'm just going to straight up read this last paragraph saying, the truth is, I have developed and engaged in a wide range of relationships with people over the years. Some of them leading into sexual territories in times when I made mistakes and was selfish. I never sought out relationships purely for sexual purposes, and to be absolutely clear, I have never engaged in non-consensual activity. These were relationships that developed as genuine friendships. I greatly valued these friendships and still do, yet I have been unfair to many of them, and I am sorry for the hurt I have caused them. He goes on to say, I have also been unfair to my wife, Tiffany. Last week, Tiffany became aware of these relationships in my communications with people that cross boundaries within our marriage. Understandably, she was heartbroken, and I tried to do as much as I could to salvage the situation. This included attempting to edit and delete messages I had exchanged with different people, as well as reaching out to them to explain I would not be able to continue any sort of professional or personal association. This was a painful experience, and as a result, I have learned and reckoned with many of the mistakes I have made. And I feel like there is a lot there, but I can't get into all of it. So I'll just say it seems like an interesting move for when your wife finds out about it, that the way you're going to attempt to salvage the situation is to go edit and delete messages. But basically he is owning up to all this, saying it did happen, but kind of in a bit of a strange way, right? He says that, well, none of it was non-consensual and we were friends. I was never just trying to have sexual activity with people. He goes on just to say that he regrets hurting people that he has cared for over the course of years, that he wants everyone to support Tiffany during this situation, and that he will leave many of the D&D spaces that he was a part of, as well as not be streaming for the time being and seeking therapy. However, despite his apology, some people are alluding to the fact that maybe there was more behind some of these situations.
I'll tell you right now, chat, okay? This can go on the record. If you read that apology and you're on the fence about whether to forgive him or not, I will tell you right now, okay? I have seen receipts from these girls that were so bad they left them out of their twit-longers. This man, he's literally taken advantage of the fact that they left all the nasty shit off of Twitter. He's like, oh, nothing I did was non-consensual. There is so much, dude.
Look, all I'm saying is that there's a person who I invest a lot of my time and resources into who was objectively obsessed with anime, dude.
Dude, it's nothing to do with anime. All it is this motherfucker is popular. That's it. This motherfucker is paraded as one of the greatest DMs ever. So he has a big ego. So he thinks anyone wants to do he wants to do with him. That's the issue. Is because people that are famous on Twitch are stupid. They're not grounded.
The fact.
That's the issue.
The fact.
So that is Strippin going to say that there's much more behind some of these situations than we actually saw on Twitter. Of course, we cannot confirm that because we didn't see these messages, but according to him, he saw the receipts and the girls showed him those messages that there was much more behind it. And it seems as if Arcadum is kind of just putting up a front on Twitter and taking advantage of the fact that they didn't include the worst messages. You also saw Vigor there raging at Moon and defending anime, of course, but also saying that, hey, the problem here is the fact that a Twitch streamer got massive in the community, got so big, and for some reason it all just went to his head and he decided to think people want to do everything with me, different sexual activities, and engage with me in a lot of different ways, and he felt entitled to that. You can have your own thoughts on the situation. We will continue to cover it if anything else does pop up. Let me know what you guys think. Until next time, be safe, be smart, behave. I'll catch you later.